Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. from the Real News Behind the News. Yeah, we in Shreveport, Louisiana, y'all, and the day is a Monday, January 14th, 2019. And here in Shreveport, it's overcast and it's cold out there. To us in the south, it's what, 50 degrees. That means it's cold in the south. But this is the Real News Behind News, and first and foremost, I want to thank all y'all for subscribing to our page. We've been doing this YouTube thing for about 2 years now, but it's been off and on. But over the last few days and the last week or so, we've been more serious about it because we see that we're getting a lot of support. And we thank y'all for that. But in this video, we're going to cut straight to the point. We're going to talk about ratchetness. Ratchet City. Now, I know no matter where you at in the United States or the world, you probably understand and know what the term ratchet means. But no matter where you at in the world, unless you from Shreveport, Louisiana, you don't know what it means. Because my people, I put it like this, Mandigo, that's all I'm going to say, here in Shreveport, coined that term. Then you had Lil Boosie, the famous rap artist, and all them other people to put it out there. But Ratchet City has one of the most negative connotations that you could put on a word. Now, Ratchet City, here in Shreveport, Louisiana, let me give y'all a little demographics or whatever that we need to give y'all about Shreveport. Shreveport, Louisiana is in the northwest corner of Louisiana. We are less than, 180 miles away from Dallas, Texas. Now, Shreveport, Louisiana is probably the I want to make sure I got the latest stats, but we about the 195th largest metropolitan area in America. But per capita, we at Shreveport, Ratchet City, leads the nation pretty much in certain type of STDs. Chlamydia, syphilis, gonorrhea. We at Shreveport, Ratchet City, lead the nation in teenage pregnancies. We lead the nation in teenage dropouts. All this is per capita now. Keep in mind, per capita, we less than the 190, just say 91st, 100 largest metropolises in America, but per capita, meaning per 100,000 people, we lead the nation in everything negative, but we love to claim Ratchet City. VD, teenage pregnancies, violent deaths. Because think about it, 2/3 of your murders in Shreveport, which at right now, Shreveport, Louisiana is one of the top 10 deadliest cities per capita in America. But we love to claim Ratchet City. So my whole premise is this: you keep claiming Ratchet City, ratchet shit. I wasn't supposed to cuss. Ratchet stuff gonna continue to happen, man. Why can't, man, think about it. We got Southern University, we got satellite affiliates from Southern University, LSU, Louisiana Tech. We got 4 or 5 major satellite universities plus Bipsy, Bossier Parish Community College, you know. We got all these colleges around here. Why can't we be known as graduate from College City? Why we gotta be known as Ratchet City here in Shreveport? When you keep on claiming ratchetness, your kids gonna keep getting STDs because half your mama's passing it through the kids, through the birth canal. Because you have illegitimacy, you have, I guess you could say, everything that's negative to the pro-life agenda going on here in Shreveport. Violent death, prison incarceration, homosexuality, abortion. You got all these anti-life agendas happening right here, but we love to claim Ratchet City. Once again, keep talking about Ratchet City, ratchet shit, I keep cussing when I say that part. Ratchet stuff gonna continue to happen, man. At what point do we as black people understand that ratchetness is nothing more than a negative connotation designed to keep the culture of death on our people going. Everything that we lead the nation is Shreveport. If you want to brag about something, it shouldn't be about ratchetness. Because you can't brag, because everything that's negative in statistics in the United States, Shreveport per capita ranks up there in the top 10, 5, or 20. And we're not even the 190th largest metropolis in America. Why would you brag on the culture of death, man? Right here, right now, we got a cop killer going around walking scot-free here in Shreveport because ratchet ass people in Shreveport know who might have shot this cop. They'll talk about it on Facebook, they'll talk about it in the street, but they won't tell the police who this dude is. So you keep on playing ratchet games, you're going to keep on winning ratchet prizes, man. That's what's really happening here in Shreveport. Now, we're doing this video because we want to keep the focus on what's local. Shortly after this, we're going to do something going on nationally. We're going to tell you how these folk doing with Israel. Then we're going to do something globally. But here nationally, here locally, which leads to state, then eventually national, then internationally. But here locally, how could you be proud of calling yourself Ratchet City, man? When Ratchet City means you the bottom of the barrel. That means if you claim it ratchetness, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Me and my son don't even want to come around you because you are following some of the most deplorable standards that a human being could ever think of. Teenage pregnancies, STDs, violence, high school dropouts. Everything that's negative glorifies Ratchet City. And something else I want to talk about. Thug. We got a lot of women who raising a bunch of young boys, a lot of men who think they are men, but they're actually boys in grown men body, claiming thug. They love thug. They want thug love. The women want thug love. Negro want to be thug. Y'all don't even understand what the etymology of the word thug comes from. Thug comes from, I think it was 1860 or whatever, but there's a place over in Afghanistan. I'm going to be real brief because I'm going to end this video. We got a lot of more research we need to do. Bring out these other two videos. But over in Afghanistan in the I think it was 1860s, you had a group of people that used to walk through the Khyber Pass and help travelers who was trying to go and trade their wares from the west to the east. And this group called the Thuggee tribe used to help them come up to a certain point, but in reality they turn around, kill them, cut their horse out, and sacrifice to the god of Kali. Basically what I'm saying, Shreveport, Louisiana, you claiming ratchet, you're claiming thug, you're claiming spiritual principles that's meant to design to cause death to your community. And you're not understanding. The word thug comes from the Thuggee tribe. Them people, when they see these innocent travelers coming along the way, along the Khyber Path, going from Afghanistan over to Pakistan, they would befriend them. Tell them, look, man, we got this suit. We know y'all been traveling for 3-4 months. We know y'all been traveling for 3-4 days, and y'all hungry, you're tired, you need water, you want to rest. Just come on, man, we gonna let y'all lay down. They get them up in that one part in the Khyber Pass, again, over in Afghanistan, where a lot of your sons, daughters, nieces, and nephews are getting their legs blown off. But back in the 1860s, you had a tribe called the Thuggee. They say, look, man, come on, man, we got some food, we got all this for you. We gonna let y'all just rest, man, whatever. And when the people got full of the food that the Thuggee tribe gave them, they rested and relaxed and went to sleep and never woke up again, because the Thuggee tribe was nothing more than a bunch of criminals. Your rapists, your dope addicts, your murderers, your thieves, your pedophiles, all your worst parts of society classified themselves with thugs, and they used to rape, rob, and murder people over in the Khyber Pass in Afghanistan. And that's how you get the term thug. The term thug comes from a word that literally means rapists, murderers, thieves, and swindlers. So you're claiming something that you don't know about. So again, bringing it back to Ratchet City and Thug. Here in Shreveport, everybody want to be a ratchet thug and don't realize why right now here in Shreveport you got a cop killer that's been on the streets for 4 days now. He shot that cop, that female cop, Wednesday. And he's been on the street right now because you all are ratchet to the point where you keeping it so thug and so gangster that you won't even tell who this dude was that shot the police. Now let me ask you a question. If he shot a police officer like that, what chance do you think you stand against him? He know he wanted. He know he ain't got a chance in this world to survive, because if them police roll down on him in your neighborhood, guess what? Your neighborhood might look like a war zone. Your kid might get shot. But you got a cop killer walking the street. Nobody said nothing. A couple of y'all on Facebook and the streets are talking in Shreveport about this cop killer, and nobody saying nothing. So if the police ride down in your neighborhood looking for him, do you think they're going to care about your kid getting shot by an innocent bullet? Do you think he going to care about shooting and at the police, and in the process an innocent child get hit by one of his bullets? Keep on claiming Ratchet City. Keep on claiming Thug. Ratchet City and Thug life going to continue to have ratchet stuff and thug ass shit happening in your life, man. To the point where your kid can't even walk to school, because when them police run up on that boy who killed that other police officer last Wednesday here in Shreveport, guess what's going to happen? Your kids might get caught in the crossfire. All because we in Shreveport love to embrace Ratchet City. We on the streets of Shreveport love to claim thug life and don't even understand where the term thug comes from. The term thug comes from the Thuggee tribe, 1860. You go back and do your research. I'm not finna get too far off in there. I got a little other stuff to do. But the Thuggee tribe used to waylay, hijack, kill, murder, then sacrifice the hearts of their victims to the goddess Kali. Indian lore. Understand who the goddess Kali is, and you understand why your kids killing each other. Black people like they are. All you single mothers, I'm going to just be real. There's no way in the world a 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old boy should be considered the man of the house. Why he got to be considered the man of the house? Where your man at? You don't have one. So you allow your kids to go out here and claim thug and embrace Ratchet City, sell all this dope, and do all this, bring you all the money back home, and you turn a blind eye. Then when that nigga gets shot in the head, you on TV talking about, my baby didn't bother nobody. No, ma'am, your baby was a dope dealing thug who loved Ratchet City. And he got he won the prize for being a ratchet thug, which is death. Again, Ratchet City, Shreveport, Louisiana coined that phrase. My people Mandigo. Free Mandigo, because he shouldn't have got no life sentence for what they tried to give him. But my people in Shreveport coined the phrase ratchet. That's where the whole term ratchet comes from, right here in Shreveport. And ratchet, if you embrace it, you're no good to the struggle for the progression of black people. But if you embrace the term ratchet, continue to expect your babies to die or get AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea. Continue to expect your children to go to jail in mass numbers. Continue to expect your children to get shot in the head, or your grandmama who's sitting on the porch and two houses up the street, some nigga done robbed another nigga for some dope or whatever, and your grandmama gets shot. That's what comes along with Ratchet City, y'all. That's what comes along with Ratchet City. Keep claiming Ratchet City. Ratchet shit gonna keep happening. Hey, this your boy Rod Thomas Jr. I know I was rambling, but on our videos here on YouTube, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know we got a lot of new subscribers or whatever. We don't have a script. We just come straight up and tell you the reality, because we've been on both sides of the spectrum. We done worked. I have myself personally done worked in Fortune 500 companies, then went to 4-5 universities. I did a lot of things, but I also been out there in the streets. I know what these dope boys, the drug addicts, I know what everybody go through, because I've been on both spectrums of life. And I'm telling you, keep claiming Ratchet City. Ratchet shit gonna keep happening in your city. We got people from Memphis, Atlanta, all the rest of the United States want to be Ratchet City. Do you understand? That's why ratchet shit happening. That shit was coined here in Shreveport. Mandigo did it first. Then Lil Boots and them put it out there, him and Webb in there. But y'all claiming something that's nothing more than a curse designed to create death and destruction and total annihilation of your people, your children, and your neighborhood, your community. This your boy Rod Thomas Jr. Man, hit that like button. Hit the thumb down button. We don't care. Just subscribe. Because even if you don't agree with what we saying, listen to us. And I guarantee you, you're going to think a little bit different than what you ever thought before. Y'all be blessed.